Dictation exercise 63-64, 100 words per minute. MSD1. Sir, many benefits and facilities are provided for the industries. We find there is a tax holiday for 5 years and depreciation allowance on the industry is allowed, but it is denied in the case of plantations. There is no such thing as a tax holiday even for new plantations, and depreciation applies only in the case of building and machinery in the plantations, and thereafter the tax on gross profits is much higher in the case of plantations. The agricultural income tax is as high as 60% in the southern states, and no depreciation is allowed on the full assets. Depreciation is allowed only on the building and machinery, which form only a small part of the capital investment. This levy of wealth tax will hit the plantation very hard. I am afraid even there small owners of plantation of 25 acres will be covered by the wealth tax because the value of the assets will be on the basis of market value. As I said, small acreages will be covered by this wealth tax in addition to the heavier income tax that we are paying. Here also, I am surprised to find that exemptions are not provided for workers' quarters, hospitals, creches, etc. What I am saying is you must provide exemption for these precisely, otherwise you are not doing justice to the plantation industry. These gentlemen seem to think that by rationalizing they are going to increase production or better the position of the plantation industry of the country. I am sorry, I cannot agree with it. If you look into the record of the public sector industries, you will find that out of a total investment of rupees 3,000 crores, the net loss has been rupees 35 crores. If any private industry had run them, I think it would have been out of business. If the plantation industry is nationalized, I am sure you will not only be running the plantation industry, you will be putting lakhs and lakhs of people who are workers out of job. I say this because being a labor-intensive type organization, it is very difficult to run it. You will have to provide sufficient encouragement for the growth of the plantation industry. Otherwise, we will not be in a position to compete in the world market. The production cannot be completely utilized in our own industry. We know that 50% of our production has to be exported. If we are to export and earn foreign exchange, it is our primary responsibility to see that the cost of production is kept low. I also say that these items which are coming in year after year are not going to keep the cost of production low. I therefore oppose the policy of imports. On the ultimate question of nationalization, I do not want to speak, as enough has been said in the Finance Ministry's report on public sector released only today. Mr. Vice Chairman, Sir, I oppose this financial appropriation bill which provides for such vast sums of money to be appropriated by different ministries during the current year. I would have supported it if all the spending which has gone all these years had resulted in the economic region of this country. Experience has been sorry one. In the two plans, there was stress on industries, the neglect of agriculture, and when the industries were trying to pull up again, usual additional tax burden came in, and we have been seeing recession in all the industries. Now take for example the textile industry. See its fate even now and then. Take the engineering industry and see the recession that overtook it. Later on, because of the food shortage and of enormous sums of money which had to be utilized for the import of food grains, and suddenly a decision was taken that there should be more effort at greater food production, and that for getting that there should be more inputs in agriculture. You talk of green revolution. I do not know where that green revolution is, and then taxes are coming round every agricultural input, taxes on pump sets, taxes on fertilizers, and added to it taxes on agricultural wealth. This type of erratic planning and policies of the government, can we say that government has done justice to the industry or the agriculture? Coming to plantation, I would like to limit myself to comment on the plantation industry, which is a specialized type of agriculture in this country. I find that during the past several years, in spite of the fact that these traditional exports from plantation have been doing their best for the foreign exchange earnings of this country, enough attention is not paid to this plantation industry at all. We find that the heavy import and excise duty is really something strange in the case of tea. In addition to the export duty, there is excise duty. These levies have increased export prices and reduced our capacity to compete in the world markets, and we all know how the tea industry has been suffering and losing its place to other tea exporting countries like Ceylon, Kenya, and others. The same is the case with regard to coffee, but because of shortfall in world coffee production, the coffee prices are maintained for the past few years. It is not as a result of government policies, but as a result of world position that our coffee is maintaining its place in the world market. We find that with the direct and indirect taxes on agriculture and the present imports, the prices of plantation products has gone up, which has lessened our competitive position in the world markets. We know that the Finance Ministry thought of giving some relief to the export duty leviable on tea, but that has offset by the increase in the cost of
अगर आपको हमारा डिक्टेशन अच्छा लगता है, पसंद आता है तो आप हमारे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब करना ना भूलें, जिससे कि आने वाला नोटिफिकेशन सबसे पहले आपको मिल सके।